Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. As always, give the stream a second here because I'm looking at OBS and it appears to be doing something. Although I think it's normal. I think it's probably normal right now, but just a second ago, the bitrate, freaking bandwidth decided to just kind of crash a little. So I'm kind of nervous. I'm a tad bit nervous. Still no chat on screen. That's okay. I just haven't looked for a method of showing that. So worry not about that. There is nothing to worry about. Oh right, I forgot we were dealing with dubious creatures last time around. Yolotl, will you save me from the what? The mashape? I don't know what that word means. Mostly. May you explain it. You have been calling Jack over here a mashape for like an hour or two. I've seen you two go back and forth. You are afraid of him. And he keeps telling them I'm mapache. Mapache. That word is a little familiar. Doesn't that... Okay, I might be stupid, but isn't that literally just raccoon, or am I being dumb? Or rodent? I don't remember. I do not remember too well. It does mean... Okay. It does mean raccoon. Good to know. Why'd you spell it like that? That's not how you spell it. Raccoon. Alright, I don't remember if we actually managed to defeat the orcs or if we got our asses beaten. No, we did kill the orcs. Okay, let me look at our inventory real quick. I think we were just dying because we got hurt a lot. Bro is playing Cum Brothers? I mean, with you if you want. Hail to thee, Knuckles. How do you do? You feel like eating some rabbit today. I've never had rabbit. There are places that sell rabbit. Not here, but my old home. It would not be too uncommon, too unheard of for people to sell rabbit. I did see lamb. I went to the store today and I saw lamb meat and I was like, I wonder what that tastes like, because I've never had any. Not too surprising. Never mind, you see. I mean, Damn, my eyes deceive me. You've had rabbit? How's it taste? How does it taste? You must tell me now, for I am curious beyond comprehension. I have to distract my mind from its lecherous thoughts that I've been having for a good while. Is there really no way to make the chat on my phone bigger? Readable colors? I mean, that helps, I guess. Cool. I love Twitch chat on the phone. It is so heinous for no reason. The Twitch app in general is just heinous. Oh. Correction, you feel like eating some binoy. You have forgotten because it was like 10 years ago. Fair enough. Fair enough. I believe we were just headed back to our encampment. Oh, we defeated goblins. That's right. We killed some goblins because we got sick of trying to fight orcs because we kept getting our asses beaten. And so we killed the goblins because I thought we were going to be fighting something else. Goblins turns out not to be too much of a problem in comparison to orcs, but they do have a couple of tricks up their sleeves. And a couple of interesting swords here. Short dagger. So this counts as a dagger. And a sword. Interesting. Would it be a sufficient secondary? This doesn't have a maximum fatigue type effect, but I'm pretty sure it still does. It's worse. It has more durability, less damage. I think ignores the same amount and is effective the same amount, so I don't know why I would carry a a notched blade for on any of my guys. I guess we can sell those for a good amount of money. You're watching me from the Twitch phone. That's how much you love me. Ah, you're gonna make me blush. This game, admittedly, is a bit slow. It's a bit slow. It is a, you know, a bit of a strategic game, as they say. After the battle is over, you find Raimar on his knees, his body sway back and forth as he nurses his wounds. Okay, this is one of those events where we've had this, you know. We gotta get our guy back into fighting form. He's got a little bit of PTSD, but that's okay. We still have a good amount of money. I don't know if I'm gonna try and take missions down here for a while. I remember that most of the towns were not doing too well. This side specifically, because they have the orcs that are literally over there somewhere. What in the world? Oh, the Natch, whatever the hell those guys are called. Okay, those are dastardly. We need repairs. We need basically everything, I'm pretty sure. We are in a weird position in this game where everywhere we go, we've been struggling to attain things. You missed a response because Big Exec entered your office and you had to hide the stream. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you have the poll to be considered important enough to let that slide. These people got repairs for 400 doubloons. That is not good. We will take nothing from them in terms of food. I'm not sure where I could go, though, which would provide substantial enough food. I know the orcs are somewhere that way. You are important, Benoy. Good. All Benoy should be important to someone out there. I had a nice little walk outside because the matriarch had, you know, dragged me along to go accomplish menial tasks with her. And so I was just out there walking, and it was quite a nice day. Kind of cool, kind of cold a little bit. To me, it was fresh. To the matriarch, it was rather cold. I am apparently just capable of dealing with the cold. And she just complains every time I tell her anything about the weather, because we just apparently experience it differently. It was a nice day, though. It was a nice day outside. Like, almost a cloudless sky. Hella sunny. And I enjoyed myself out there. Went to the store. I wanted a cheesecake. I did not get a cheesecake. I did not manage to convince the matriarch to purchase such goods for me. But it is what it is. I have obtained another little sweet thing. Something that she had ordered previously anyhow. That just arrived, like, I don't even know, yesterday? Yesterday, I think. Fatty? I am no fatty. Who is matriarch? The woman that birthed me. You with your father? What, does your father also drag you around to do things? You just get taken from place to place whenever he needs to do something? You love cheesecake? Cheesecake is great. Cheesecake, flan, and key lime pie are my three, like, top things. You and your silly words. No, he hates the cold and you love it. Oh, okay, I see. I am gonna try actually, I forgot that I can't really get a job anywhere. We probably should head to Falkenstein, if we can. We probably have enough food for those 2 days. Let's speed up the thing. If something happens, we still have the previous save. Is this Dwarf Fortress? No, this is Battle Brothers. This is where you basically run a mercenary company and suffer the consequences of running such a thing. Brigands, we will not fight because we are not healed, nor do we have the repairs on our armor that I desperately need. I hope Falkenstein at least gives me a job, although I'm not sure they have any, because it's a big fortress place, so at the least we'll buy some things. They have smelters, they got all types of stuff. Disbanded troops. With the local conflict now solved, many levied troops and their weapons are no longer needed. A good time to grab a bargain or hire experienced new men. This has never happened to me before. When are you gonna play the Kerbal Space Program? Whenever I purchase it. Which is how most games I play go. I wait around until a big sale comes around so that I can purchase a bunch of games during said sale. And then, boom. There you go. There's a summer sale that happens, right? I don't remember if it had already happened or not. But I know there's... I forget what Steam sales occur. What if you purchased it for stream? I mean... It happens soon. I don't remember when, though, when they opened that up. Evil Intense for sure, though. I don't know. I don't want to make anybody buy me anything. I feel guilty. Dwarf Fortress? And no, he's talking about Kerbal Space Program. Let me look at the shop real quick. Maybe we can get a good set of armor? Okay, this is not armor, but they do have bandages. They have medical supplies for okay prices, I suppose. $222 on the tools. Why would you play such an old game? Which one's old? Kerbal or Dwarf? I'm pretty sure Dwarf Fortress is like... I actually don't know when that thing was started to get made, because I'm pretty sure it's like a constant thing. Sex is old and y'all still play it. Excuse me, I've never had sex, so I've never played that before. All of them? I don't know, we played... You know damn well I'm fine with playing older games. We have... Okay, I think when it comes to actual prices for things, it's gonna matter mostly for these guys. Look, dude, look at this dude, okay? He's a sellsword, he's expensive, but Life of Warfare has forced him into a proper fighter. He's got a flatchion, he's got, like, mail armor all over the place, which is good. These two are spearmen with a buckler, which is not very nice. He's a spearman with a boar spear. I think he has some kind of... I think his stuff is rusted, though. Rusted mail, which isn't bad, but it's not the best. The Old Guard. That's kind of a cool name. He cost all of our money, though. All of my damn money to buy this one man. You never play old games? I'm gonna just crack your skull open like Hephaestus did to his father Zeus, you know? Just grab a hammer, grab a little spiky metal thing. I forgot what those are called, and just kind of crack that thing open. Why? I need to check on your brain. I just need to check to make sure that thing is working fine. Maybe you have been drawing too many muscular women lately, and it has been rotting your mind. Your muscular women brain rot is starting to seep in. I can crack you. You are so easy. Once a frontliner in the army of a local lord, Gerhard the Old Guard grew weary of the battles and bloodbath, formally ending his service before it ruined his mind. He hung his weapon above the chimney, a silent reminder of the man he used to be. Only when finding out that his former comrades were brutally slain in an ambush, he picked up arms once more. Although time away from the service has dampened his abilities, he still knows a thing or two about holding a shield wall. Retired soldier. Retired soldiers tend to have decent experience in warfare, and their resolve is not easily broken. However, their age may have taken a toll on them. So, high resolve and pretty decent experience. This guy I cannot afford, but he's also a sellsword. I can afford Harrybur over here, who was a squire. He's got okay armor, not the best though. Honestly, I'm tempted to just get Engelbert the Wolf because his nickname is the Wolf. It's thematic, you know, it's thematic. I found your heresy to be offensive. Well, I find my lack of hose to be offensive too, and you don't see me whining about that. Actually, you do every now and again, so never mind. Never mind what I just said. I am going to save real quick. What should I call this save? Somebody come up with something. I am not creative enough. That was my hands. My hands. My hands. I don't know what to do with my hands sometimes. Shep. Good enough. Shep. And I just heard my PC just going real quick. So let me check a thing. It's just huffing and puffing for the sake of it, I guess. Silly machine. The machine spirit likes to act up sometimes. But yes, we have the ability to purchase an extra lad if we so wish, whose experience could be rather useful. We are in need of many pieces of, well, a lot of repairs all around. The lads back here have been armored up because I just wanted to throw them into battle. Wolfram needs a new chest-related armor that is not padded leather, because that's not really doing us well right now. Padded leather, we're like past the point of padded leather. The leathered laminar seems to be what has to be standard now. If I can get these guys all chainmailed up, that would be great, but I only got a couple. Wiki is hurt as hell, I think. No, he's good. His armor is not, though. And neither is his sword. So that's no good. We're gonna sell probably all of this. I don't know how good bundles of spiked bolas are gonna be for us. I'm tempted to keep them. We're gonna not sell these shields, I don't think, just yet. We can sell this, we can sell this and this and this, the flails, so that we can get some extra moolah. Then, what shall we do? We got a couple of knives. If we hire that guy, he comes with a weapon. Right? If I remember correctly. This guy used to be a militiaman. He's cheaper, but I want to hire this guy for 2k. Carries that falchion. He's got a rusty mail and then a coif that covers his face. So we should be pretty decent. If we have enough money, I'll see if I can buy an extra pair of armor for the lads who still have the padded leather. Well, the frontliners, obviously not the archers. They can remain with that. This gotta be a relatively cheap. I mean, there's the leather laminar, which is cheap, but... Oh, here's a basic mail. So, basic mail and reinforced mail coif. Which ends up being... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 1,000 something, 1,100, I think, almost, roughly speaking, give or take. So getting these two items might be good. A coat of plates would be awesome. I mean, these armors right here that are like 4 to 5k, the coat of plates is 9k, which is crazy. But we'll see. We'll see what we end up with when we sell stuff. Morningstar is gonna sell for 98? What do you mean? That's rough. The market is not very kind here. Not when it comes to selling weapons, apparently. That's actually tough. Maybe it's because there's so much going around that, you know, there's a surplus of weapons technically in the region now. Damn, I was really kind of betting on that. Well, we can sell the ancient ring for 200 gold at least, which lets us buy one pair of those. The bundle of spiked bolas. I don't know how... Okay, 30 to 40 damage. Is that better than, like, this? No, this is 25 to 40. 110 effective against armor. 70 against armor. Contains ammo. Okay, fatigue is 3 on that, while this is 4. I forget whether these do much of anything other than just hurt the enemy. I don't think so. So it appears we're gonna have to sell our armor somewhere else. You having a good old time there, Jack? We're gonna need to buy some food too. We'll get repairs. We'll get an extra man, I think, and then we'll leave to see if we can sell the armaments we have somewhere else. Because I don't see us having much of any other choice than doing that right now. Hire that guy. This town, of course, doesn't give us jobs, so we're gonna just move on real quick and hope we don't come across anything. I didn't buy food. I'm gonna go to Goldhoft. Hi. Hello to you. We're gonna arrive there at nighttime. Fantastic. And our repairs are already... Our tools are gone. We just got them. The hell happened? Okay, there's a cave-in. We do get a couple of jobs, though. One related to the regional power, and the other just a local job. And well, there's a whores. The man grins mostly to himself at this one. They alright. There's also Kittleman the Younger. Wait, are you the sellsword feller? The stranger squints at you and quickly continues. Ah, shit, of course. Yeah, Kittleman the Younger talked about you. He said, Asgeir, go and clear out the shit in the horse stalls. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. He's sending us to this guy. There has been an audacious act of thievery. Damn, audacious. The despicable brigand stole my crystal skull, which is more of immeasurable value to me. I implore you to hunt down those who thieves and return them to me. The item, that is, because I can't read apparently. You know what? What's it worth to you? 600 crowns. I need to pay more money. More. Okay, good enough, I guess. Let me think about this. And I'm gonna wait until morning comes around because I need to buy food. I hope this place has food. I know they just had like a mine shaft cave-in, so maybe economically they're not doing too well, but it is what it is. Please open up your stores. My men are gonna start, like, leaving. Thank you. Okay, they have a forge here, or an armor. Can I sell my weapons for more here? Slightly more. They're slightly more worthwhile here, I guess. Always a shame to be like, ah, yes, this mace is worth 500 doubloons, and then you can sell it for 92. You won your game? Nice. Good job. We also need more repairs, so I'm taking this. I am selling this. I'm selling this. I'm selling this. I'm selling this. I'm selling the funny hat. Actually, I'm keeping the funny hat because it's funny. Sell that. Sell that. Let's see. Short sword. Not selling for much. Flails we can sell for a good amount. I don't know whether I'm gonna give a flail to my guy that I just yoinked from that one town. Of course, the crossbows are not gonna sell for much here. You're officially done with school this semester, oh yeah? What does it mean to be officially done? I'm not really gonna keep these. I think I can just sell all of the crappy little goblins weapons. I think I'm gonna sell these two. I need to check what that one guy has. Most things are repaired. He's back here. Let me look at his stats, because if he has better stats than some of my guys up here, then yeah, I might trade him out. Oh yeah, I never bought the armor. I could just take the armor off of this guy and give it to Wolfram. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Literally nothing. Just give it to Wolfram and call it a day. You did your presentation and you don't have any other assignments to do, so you're done until the next semester in August. I see. Okay, so this guy is greedy. Character is greedy and will demand a higher pay than others with similar backgrounds, as well as being fast to leave if you ever run out of crowns. Makes sense. He's got decent stats, actually. I might replace Eberhard over here with this guy. 64... Let's see. 50-something, 51... Okay, so my lowest fighter is this one at 51. So I like my composition. I'm gonna switch these guys out. You are gonna get this instead of that, along with this. I do wonder if there's better hand axes than this. That might be a thing. You're back. Welcome back, mostly. I'm just reconfiguring some things here and there. Perks, 9 lives immediately. Level up. What do you have to level up? Let's see. Your defense in general and your range skill. I'll up those two. I will take the helmet off of this guy and give it to you, because that's better than the coif. It needs to be fixed, but when it does get fixed, it'll be fine. You have this, so take that off. Take this guy's sting. He doesn't need it right now, so it's fine. Why are you angry, Jack? You're gonna still... You're just hungry? Damn. Then get something to eat, you goober. Cuddleman has served us, but now he's gonna be our reserve guy. Let's see. What else can I do with this guy? I can either give him... let's see, throwable. What kind of throwables do I have? I have little throwing things. I didn't pick up another bandage. What does this guy have in his inventory? Okay, nothing. So Here's what we're gonna do. This has a max range of 4. This has 4. 5% chance to hit on the head. Yeah, I may as well give this guy throwing axes, and I don't know if there's really a reason to give him a knife, but we'll give it to him anyways. This Falchion probably could sell for some good money. Is that what they call flirting? No! Oh, Jack. You silly lad. Two something. I don't know why you have that, considering that's a pretty good helmet. You take that off. You take that. Well, do I want you to take that? You can take the coif. I just want these guys to have the good stuff. I guess helmet is... that's 2 something. That's 1 something. This is 3 something, so that... not 3 something, 2 something. Close to what this thing is maxed out at. Who do I want to give that to? Iron lungs, content. I guess one of these guys with the kettle hats, huh? I'll give it to Tough, the buff over here, and give this guy the kettle hat. Sorry, the bun is taken, not available to be eaten. Funny. Made me laugh. We need food. I remember that much. They have grain. I am just gonna sell off all the flails. Morningstar. Give him that, give him that. Hand axe and a hatchet. Okay, so the hatchet is what you start with. I'll keep the padded leather just in case anything breaks down. YOLO, can you make some rice? I can make some rice. Sure, why not? Add some beans. Rice and beans. Just to round out your meal. Was I gonna buy 2 or just 1? I don't remember. And didn't I... okay, I did purchase their tools. Okay, that was weird. I just hope I can fix wiki stuff up. That armor needs to be fixed, like, tomorrow, like, today, yesterday. Look at that. Hopefully it does get fixed. Who else needs tough stuff fixed? Okay. This guy's helmet needs fixing. I think it should be fine for the time being. Wait, hold on. Did the job just, like, go away? I think the job just went away. It did. The job just disappeared. Okay, how many crowns are we walking, and where do you want to deliver this? To Ben Moose? That's not too far. Sure. I'm kind of disappointed that the 600 crown thing just kind of disappeared, but it is whatever. A little miffed, just a tad bit. Yalotl, how many names can one person have? How many names can one person have? What do you mean by that? Like, As in an actual person, or... I accept the contract. Let's see. Tubin Moose is pretty close, isn't it? Yeah, Tubin Moose is like right there. Let me buy another thing of grain here. There we go. It's not a lot, but it'll have to do. I don't know, it depends. It depends. I think that's literally the answer. It depends where you're from, you know? Usually, it maxes out at 3, but then you have titles and whatnot, you know? Some people do. To this day, have titles. Okay, we gain money. This place is probably gonna want us to do something. Okay, I've got this shipment of... Well, it doesn't concern you. It's going to Overwhelm, and many folks... Like many folks, I'm worried about brigands on the road. I need you to wash a caravan to make sure it arrives safe and sound in about 2 days. Does that sound... does that sound something you'd be interested in? How many crowns? I need to be paid more? Let's see. More payment once the work is done. Damn it. Fuckery. The fuckery of some of these people. Can you interest me in thermodynamics? I fear that the words you may use are going to slip right past my mind. But I know it's about heat and how well, how it functions, I guess? Well, now what? We've messed up our chance to get some good money. Maybe we can take that contract, that faction contract. I just hope it's not another one of those go patrol things and then... Go patrol and then get fucked, because you'll find nothing out there to kill. A man with this pitchfork is crossing a field where the crops have failed. His feet scuff up the deadened ground, and you see tufts of ash being pitched inside. When he gets to the road, you hail him down and ask where he's coming from. The man is a day tailor, only trying to get back home. All the work around here is dried up, literally. Licking his cracked lips, the man wonders if he could stay the night with your company. Certainly looks like he could use some rest anyways. Sure, why not? You said about the fire. Much talk is made about this or that, but the traveler does speak some words which reside within your mind long after he's gone. Death was strange on the battlefield of many names. Orcs don't kill like men do. They make it fast. They leave you a little wait between now and then. I got a good look at the handiwork after it was all said and done. Men strewn in pieces, whole parts, legs, arms, body split in seams, most unnatural. Instant death. Swing, head gone, and the body crumples and stiffens. Most of the dead look like that, like they'd just been scared and sat frozen in their embarrassment. And most look nothing like men at all. A man should look asleep when he's dead, you know? Aye. He continues. A few receive the courtesy of a slow death, of a pause to get ready and make themselves comfortable and find peace, to curl up into a ball and depart this plane in a similar shape to how they'd come in, but I will say one man, taken apart at the battle belt line, managed to hang on. I found him myself. I told him to close his eyes because I thought if he went to sleep, maybe death would wake him. Death would wake up, but he didn't go to sleep. He just kept breathing and talking about this chicken he had as a boy and how he got upset when his father slaughtered it. Talked about a girl and then a wife and a mother. Talked about 2 mothers actually. The man paused, staring into the campfire. He looks up at you. I don't know how. I did not know half a man could live for so long. That's fucked. May you find peace in your travels, stranger. This guy's seen some shit. Okay. Handiwork. Why isn't it called a hand job? Well, because that would not make sense. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, they got plenty of jobs. What is this? Disappearing villagers. Okay, they need us to fight some godforsaken creature, most likely. Camfest? I don't even know where Camfest is. Sheep, do you like the lamb? What do you mean by that? Why are you phrasing it like that? What do you mean, do I like the lamb? I mean, it's there, isn't it? It just be there. Did you say Cumfest? No, Comfest. K-A-M-M-F-E-S-T. How many crowns are we talking? Pay me more. Damn it. Let me think about that, because I need to know where Comfest is. How? I don't know. No one ever tells me anything in a clear fashion. I am getting so confused. Comfest. 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 I don't know why that word is like that. Okay, it's right up there. No wonder he's paying me like $3, basically. It's easier to assume you're just very dumb when you say things. There's not enough brain power for double meanings. I mean, you do tippy-typey on computer. That is what smart people do. I'm not smart enough to do tippy-typey things on computer. I accept the contract. We'll deal with the disappearing villager stuff maybe later. It depends whether they even have that left. As a mission, if we can come back there. You do? When? I don't know. Isn't that your thing? If I remember correctly. Maybe you do something else for work, I don't know. There we go. We got stuff. Now we can go back. You remember me having a job? I think so. Alright, let's see what this other job is about. Okay, so... Beasts. Creatures, beasts beyond our ability to reason. Obviously, blah, 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 blah. 5 something. Probably not that big of a deal. You remember? Just barely. The fig is the working creature, not you. I thought you did work. Huh. Didn't you just say some executive literally, like, walked into the room? Hold on. You said something like that. I am not gonna be gaslit. Your mischief is in shambles. You fool. You think you can get me all riled up like that? Nuh-uh. Not happening. I know your ways. I will accept the job and take some bread because... Actually, no. Take the other wheat. I love just ground grains. Let's see. I don't know what the mood the lads are in. Most of them are just content, I guess. So let's get ourselves a drink. Another one. Ortwin is now drunk. God damn it, Ortwin. It was 2 mugs. 2 mugs, and you're already fucked up. He's just like me. You are the imposter syndrome. I don't know why I have a job. This is difficult. Hey, all jobs will bring about some kind of issue. But I'm sure you will make it through just fine. You're a tough little bean. Do I need this stuff? Do I job at the job place? No, I do not job at the job place, which is not a good thing. But, you know, that is just how it is. I don't know if we need more ammunition. I'm gonna buy some. We're just, like, wasting all of our money. Also, I need to check whether things got repaired the way I wanted them to. Well, good enough, I guess. Good enough in terms of repairs. Well, we'll buy some more some other time. And did I give that guy a throwable? I think I did, right? Yeah, axes, knife, and those, knife, those. Let me put the javelins and other throwables in everybody's hands. At least out of everybody who has throwables. We must find the beasts and slay them. It is our duty. Well, you're streaming, so I should have known. Was that too evil to say? Nah, not evil enough. Where are these fucking guys going? Holy moly. They have something like, oh, it's a circle. Listen, as long as I don't gotta fight him in the forest, I'm fine. Can you guys not just walk into town? Okay, that's exactly what they're doing. I think. Where the fuck are... Okay, the tracks are confusing me. Alright, there they are. Lots of whatever that name is. You need to tune your evilness to not get banned from the places you enjoy. Is this the game of empire? Is this the Age of Empires? Oh my god, the Age of Empires mention! I should probably save. There we go. Now we gotta fight. They came to us. 1v1 me on AOE 2. They are coming close enough that I can just toss bullshit at them. Hopefully we hit. They do have 11 to our 12, and they have a full-grown... I guess they're all named the same thing, but these two are full-grown, I suppose. Those guys have that covered. That's one guy. Random PS, go. Literally. You wait your turn. You take a shot at that guy. Miss, that's fine. Reload. Most of these fellas have secondaries anyways in the back line, so if things get too hairy in the front, they can just help out that way. Okay, come on. Sometimes you miss, and sometimes you cry. And I'm crying. There we go, that's something. Okay, you don't have to... don't have enough to actually, throw, so go up there. There you go. Okay. Can I have you just... Actually, you stay there, because I don't want them to have the high ground. At least over here. I should have maybe started pushing these guys forward, too. Because there's this little thing here that's gonna be a problem, I think. Okay, hit the one behind, that's fine. And hit the one behind twice. YOLO, do you want to be famous? Don't we all, in some capacity, wish to be recognized? Where do I send this guy? I could keep him here, or I could send him forward. I think I'm gonna just get him over here. And shield wall, like your life depends on it. You ought to be on your bow. So I don't know why he wasn't, but that's fine. Missed. That's a shame. Got that guy. We're gonna have you actually switch over to this real quick. And then, can I make it over there? I cannot make it over there, so you are actually gonna shell out and do nothing. I would like to be never known publicly, that's why I have no name. You know what? Fair enough. Son of a gun. You're likely to move this way. I suppose I could remain in a shield wall here as well. And then this guy, I can move forward once. See if I can help them out over here. Let's see what they do. Okay, he's already kind of wavering. I don't like that. He just went over. That's not good. Oh, I did not know they do that. Okay. That's evil. That's evil as hell. How do you have only a 40-something% chance to hit somebody in front of you? Okay. Why? What's evil? You looked away? This guy used to be a small one, but then he ate the other dead guy. The small dead guy, and became a big guy. That's just crazy. I don't like that they can do that. I did not have the knowledge that they could do that. Just straight up ate him. Like, no joke or anything. He just straight up, that's what he did. He went over there and he ate him. He ate his corpse. I'm just merely perplexed. Wow, okay, I'm even more perplexed that this motherfucker missed. Alright, that's good. I don't want my bannermen to have any issues. You need to switch to your immense blade. And, you're fine, I guess. For now. You can't do anything because it requires a lot of AP, but... You know. You are there. I think I am going to try and go here to keep this man busy as these ones take care of those. These have to be taken care of like immediately so that they can go help out because these big guys hit hard from what I remember. If you go over there, you can't do much of anything, can you? Live is what I command of you. Alright. We're just gonna miss with that man. This axe is not gonna do all that much damage, but a hit's a hit. You have to flail. I kind of forgot about that. It can be good. If you actually hit him. There we go. Crack his skull a little open. We cannot let any of these guys snack. Just get a little snack. Oh, no. Okay, missed twice. Gentlemen, this is not looking good. We have one foul beast destroyed. Okay, such a low chance of actually hitting this shot is immensely frustrating. If you go up here... No, if you go up there, you'll probably get chased. We have some armor, but I'm not sure you're gonna be okay enough. Go up there, see if you can get a shot on that guy. How did you hit your own man? Oh my god, I'm going to kill this man. I did this specifically so he wouldn't hurt him. And he still managed to land a shot into his spine. Like, what do you mean? Alright. Yeah, just keep dodging, bro. That's the only thing you can do. And okay, this guy's here. Most of the men are holding just fine. Wow, we are missing every shot we take on that fucker, huh? Honestly, I'm just gonna have you switch. Okay, we cannot. Too much stamina, apparently, on that. This guy's about to surrender, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, he's just straight up trying to flee. Why? Like, nothing happened, and he's already fleeing. Split. Swing. There we go. Fucking cleave one guy's head off. Actually, was that two? That may have been two. Not sure, but we did good. Why died? I don't know. I just was. Swearing. Yeah, we do that here. This guy needs better positioning, but I am too spooked to send him like this way, because then they can come over and hurt him. YOLO! No bad words! What am I, a hound you can just decide to punish? That is not how this works. There we go. Maybe? Yes? Yes it is? No it's not! Who said that's how that works? I need a word with him. Oh my god. Okay. Actually, you just, Man, if I have you shield wall, that's 20 fatigue. 13, I guess. That's a little more pain for that guy. This big guy's gotta go. You are right here. Don't miss. There we go. That's something. Now you can switch to your primary. You just did? Me, I said. Ah, I see. I see how it is. Can I hit this man in the head? There we go. Alright, stop running. Stop trying to run away. You're gonna get hurt. Alright, he could not block that. You know, it happens. It happens. Please hit this man. Like, you have not hit a single shot. I am disappointed. Alright. That's a little too much. Let's just sound the horn and hope that helps. You missed. That's fine. You could go over there, but you'd have no, go here and do a little silly split. See if you can actually, there you go. Get that, man. Send this one over there. He's gonna be tired as shit, though. Let's see. Get over there, see if you can assist these fellas. There we go, almost dead. That guy's almost dead. You start going that way, honestly. So, go maybe this way? Yeah. Yo lol, would you use drama to increase your frame one day? What am I, a freaking YouTuber? Like... There we go, big man dead. You're kind of tired, so you stay there. I had you run all the way up here kind of for nothing. Go that way, see if we can flank. Let me do a little flanking. Bro, stop trying to run! I'm telling you, you are going to die if you keep doing that. The stupid fool. Well, not listening. He's just not listening. I should have just had him right there, behind him. That's one foul beast dead. I'll have you over here. You're a little... you're gonna do fine. You're gonna be fine. You're alive. This guy, I can send him that. No, I can't send him that way. He's gonna be too tired if he goes that way. I mean, either way, he's tired, so... Pass the turn. Do you have a... Okay, you have a normal spear. Not the best for this situation. Start heading up there so that you can also maybe flank around and not hit your own lads. What do you have? Okay, grazed eye socket. Not good. You know, it happens. Hopefully that's, yeah, it's temporary. Don't even show collad. Okay. No jokes. I'll go right there. Let's see if we can poke this man. This guy's still fine, which is weird to me. Okay. There we go. This guy's back to normal with his bullshit. I'm gonna keep you there, because I don't know what to do with you otherwise. Yeah, run them down. Alright. Nice miss. Love it when they miss. Love it. Thoughts on bunnies? Holdable. Very holdable. Would like to pat one. Do not have access to one. Sad. Why is there like a bag down there? Maybe that's just loot I can pick up. Thoughts on raccoons? Very cute, very round looking. I think most of that is fluff though. I do think their little hands, you know, when they grab stuff is cute. I want to try and see one opening a lid. Don't know why specifically a lid, I just kind of want to see that. There we go. What is our loot? Teeth and pearls. Nice. Jagged fangs we can't really sell anywhere for much, but the pearls will sell for probably more than they're worth, I think. You can open lids very easily, in fact. Yeah, you got a strong grip like that. Thoughts on parrots? Parrots can open containers and eat trash too. I feel like it'd be a little harder for a parrot, but they are a little funny. I do think they're very holdable, just because you can just grab one like a banana. Just hold them. Right, I like how they show a very fancy sword. I wonder if that sword even exists in the game. The fight is over. You walk to the dead of Netherra and take a knee. Were it not for a gate of ill-sharpened teeth, you could easily fit your head into the beast's oversized maw. Instead of admiring the dental failures at hand, you instead take out a knife and saw its head off, ripping through a very tough layer of skin before surprisingly easily cutting through the muscle and tendons. You raise the head up and order the kindred to follow suit. And Gunter of Schneefels will be expecting some proof after all. These guys aren't as tough as like other. They look very ugly and they evolve, you know, when they eat each other like that. But other than that, they're not really. They don't feel like I've had much trouble with them. It could just be my guys are pretty decent. Banana phone. Parrots are high-tier creatures. You need to read the wiki more often. The wiki? What wiki? I didn't know there was a wiki for birds. Or animals in general. Or a tier list. Where did this list come from? Is it reliable? Okay, there we go. Get into town. We need to purchase food again, I think. We only have like a couple of days. Yeah, they're not gonna sell for much, but it's whatever. See, the fangs, I don't know how to make something like the fangs worth much. And I don't know if it's because we lack... Actually, do we even lack people that know how to sell things? Let me see. Faint-hearted. Insecure. Why is it tough to buff insecure? And fears beasts. Well, that's, you know, a bit of a shame. This one is paranoid. Superstitious. This one is short-sighted. Iron lungs. What does that mean? Okay. Fatigue recovery per turn. Fear of undead. I don't think we have anybody in our band that is good at selling things at all. If we did, they're dead, so a shame. This guy's dumb? What do you mean? Oh no, he's a little dumb. There's so many things to teach me, apparently so. Learning is never a thing that will stop. For there is much knowledge in the world that is ready to be attained, if you're willing to actually yoink that little knowledge. We'll sell the teeth. And the pearls. I kind of want to see if I can keep them and then sell them off in a big city, but yeah, we don't have a peddler of any kind in our grouping right now, so a bit of a shame, that is. Do you know parrots have zygodactyl feet? Zygodactyl? Meaning what exactly? Because I've seen their feet and they just remind me of like little chicken feet. But, you know, thinner, obviously. Very thin. No, hold on. I think I'm thinking of something else. Is zygodactyl the one where they have, like, the weird way to, like, wrap their foot around something? I think I may have been thinking the wrong one initially. Maybe. I'm not sure, actually. Now you're making me think. What did I need to buy? Do I need to buy more tools? Probably. You don't have that, but you're cuter than the parrot, so yeah. Of course, of course. I missed your reaction to zygodactyl. I became confused on what kind of feet zygodactyl feet were. Stupid job. But without your job, you can't get stuff. I guess we'll buy some bread. We're good for a couple of more days. I'll buy another repair thing. We didn't really pick up anything from that mission. Leather caps. I guess they're better than the Akatons, so sell those off real quick. This will be fine to keep around for the time being. We have the Ancient Household Helm, which is still pretty good. Not really. I don't know why it has 8 fatigue on it, but that's crazy. Means 2 toes in the front and 2 toes back. I knew I was on the right track the second time I thought about it. At first I thought you were talking about like the normal feet birds tend to have, but like then it's like, oh yeah, because they wrap their like legs around the little stick things they stand on. And they use their tongues and beaks to feel stuff and rotate items in an all-axis. Damn, I didn't know they had a side during World War II. What the hell? You do that a lot? You don't have a beak. True, but that doesn't stop him from using his mouth. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to go from here? Freaky Mashape. I kind of want to go down south, see what's going on down there. We haven't been there in a while. We do have enough renown as well to just do stuff. If, you know, the people are willing to give us jobs. And we don't have to deal with, like, storms of the snowy kind. Yeah, I feel like mapache is the right word. Like, I swear that's probably the right word. Maybe it's like a dialect thing, you know? Is that the right term? I don't know. Alright, let's see. They have a contract available from the... Let's do the normal town ones first, and then we'll touch the big contract. Machapito. That sounds cute. Alright, he's got a shipment. Edsvik, 4 days. Let's talk about money. A lot of money. We're probably gonna get into a fight. That's gonna be rough on us. Ooh, okay. That's a lot of good money right there. Damn near 2,000. Like, I'm taking that job. I know we're probably gonna fight something, but, you know. You'll be back? Alright, take your time, take your time. I'll sell that off. It's mapache Yolito. I know. I feel like it is that too. But you never know with me. You know, I'm me. I'm foolish. Don't let the Benoy confuse you. The Benoy and the Benoy's magics are working their way into my soul. This guy's a swordsman. Master swordsman, I think. The swordsman excels in melee combat like no other, but may be vulnerable at range. Age may have taken a toll on his physical attributes, and may continue to do so. I feel like I'm fine with that. As long as someone can swing, you know? Might give the big sword to that guy. This guy's a thief. He'll have good reflexes and the ability to evade captors. This guy's an apprentice, so he learns quick. A fisherman. Another apprentice guy. So leveling up is good. Anatomist. Part science and part surgeon. Anatomists are unaccustomed to battle, but well served by steady hands. I mean, that might be useful somehow. I don't know. Estoy un bien mapache. Estás. No! I think you've been corrected, Jack. Okay, we're gonna be following this little caravan and praying that it doesn't belong to any faction. Oh boy. Along the road. While on the march, you come across a line of stopped wagons. You realize the wagons are cages, with each serving a prison to a wild animal. Touring the line of carts, you come to face a variety of beasts. A hunched and mewling black cat launches its man-killer claws through the bars, jumping away. You back into another cage, which violently rattles with a bear's roaring. Thankfully, its powerful claws are too fat to fit between the bars. Another cage sizzles with the hissing of snakes. How do you put a snake in a cage? Like, that cage better be, like, very, very, very tight on the bars, you know? I'm native Spanish speaker. You can ask me anything. Trust me, it's my shape. I don't know. What if I Google it? What if you're lying to me after I Google it? A man leans back from behind one of the wagons. He's got a wild look on his face, as though you just caught him getting one off the wrist. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? You inform the stranger that you are the captain of the kindred. The man straightens up. Ah, sellsword then. And I thought my luck had up and run off on me. Look, I got a problem that my hired hands refused to help with. They didn't care and they didn't know better. But the damn cloak fell off the wagon and then they just wouldn't shut up about how I wasn't paying them enough to transport such goods. What do you need help with? The animal tamer leads you to a carriage. You immediately see why his hired hands quit. A frenzied and mercurial wild man is sitting inside the cage. Raw wrist bleeds against his shackles, signs of attempted escape. Half starved, and the wild man gnaws on sticks poking from the tumbleweed of a beard. And seeing this sad sight, you grab the stranger by his shirt and slam him against the wagon. Does that look like an animal to you? The animal tamer grins. Ivory for teeth, he explains himself. City folk have gotten wind of the uncivilized wild men and wish to see them up close. I'm only fulfilling the new demand as any businessman would. Now all I need help with is to get that dead body out of the cage. He points towards a corpse in the corner of the cage. The wild man rears back, snarling, and goes to protectively sit on the body. The animal tamer shakes his head. One of my helpers got too close and, yeah. I can't go into town with that mess in there, so I thought maybe you could help me fish it out. I'll play plenty, of course. A pouch of 250 crowns. Sound good to you? Just reach in there and yank the garbage out. Why don't we just use sticks? Google doesn't know Spanish. They're United Statens. It is the knowledge of the world under one monopoly. I think they know a thing or two. You know what? Let's see what happens. If anything goes awry, we can just reload the save. Well, Wiki has a missing eye now. Well, he's not dead. Wiki the hog is tasked with getting the corpse out of the habitat. He approaches the cage like a harlot street-walking a particularly pious town. When he gets close to the bars, he smiles like an old friend. I don't even know how they got his eye. He's literally wearing like a full helmet. Hey there, buddy. That's a nice corpse you got there. A great corpse. Truly one of the best I've ever seen. How about I just take it out? When the mercenary reaches in, the wild man swipes out. It's too fast to even see. Wiki the hog slowly turns around to it. There's a black hole where one of his eyes used to be. The wild man squishes the eye between his teeth, a white goop bursting forth like a popped pustule, and it turns into a filmy paste as he chews. The animal tamer throws you a sack of crowns and runs off. Not liable. Wiki the hog passes out as a few vengeful brothers stab the imprisoned wild man to death. All the caged beasts roar up as though you just slain their leader. You quickly order the men away from the caravan before one of the beasts get free and causes any more damage. Damn. Let's see how that affects Wiki. Okay, no ranged skills for him, so this is useless in his inventory now. Fantastic. Who doesn't have throwables? You don't have throwables, so guess what? You're gonna get throwables. You need to upgrade. Let's see what we can get you. Some defense against ranged. Some of that and some of this. That's good. You want to go home? You will do so in good time. I should have bought some stuff to repair my armor here. I didn't look at my guy's conditions. But you shall be fine. You shall persist, Benoy. You shall persist to the ends of your work hours. We've got a little bit of ways to actually reach the place, and I don't know if my food is technically slowly spoiling. Maybe it is. That would be bad. But we'll get enough money to make up for that anyhow by the end of this trip. Just nobody tell Wiki he lost an eye. Need to go all the way to Edsvik. Where the hell is Edsvik? It's gotta be the big town up north here. No, no, no. Okay, well. We have to engage the goblins. Luckily, it seems to be just goblins. So... it's a fine battle. Hopefully these fools over here do not get themselves too involved. It is nighttime as well, so my archers are just gonna have a awful time, actually. I say that and they hit. How do you hit a 26% chance in nighttime conditions, but you can't hit like a 60-something in daytime conditions? Okay, missed. That's fine. You stay where you are. You start going forward as well. Actually, you go like right here. Because you can hit pretty hard with that thing. Wait your turn, actually. You got 2 archers behind you. You as well. When they shoot their shots, then we'll have the rest of them push upwards. Wait your turn. Take your shot. Okay, that's fine. Reload. Bust adrenaline right now, why not? They got shooters. They got shooters and ghillie suits. That's a big stick. Well, now we can move you fellas upwards. Gonna have you push that way and then swing for the head. Good job. You go that way. Hit this thing. There we go. And then move again this way. You're gonna move forward. Attaboy. Keep him pinned. Fellas start moving forwards as well. Shoot this guy in the face. Miss. That's fine. Take a turn. No, he's been ensnared. No! Oh my god. Okay, this is not good. And I'm gonna have to send these archers after them. Okay, that's fine. You got armor on. Alright, can we... Alright. Free your ally. Failed that time, that's fine. Go that way. Free your ally, please. You can't do shit, except maybe break free. Okay, you failed to like twice to get out of that. You are free. You're gonna move forward. Pop adrenaline. Hey, Yolotl, found any incest? No, I haven't. Cease your questioning. How are you doing, Jack? How are you doing? Not Jack. Max. Why did I say Jack? I'm so, like, locked in trying to do this. There we go. Freedom. Alright, send this buffoon over there. There we go. Alright, get behind this guy. You seem very happy today. I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty alright for today. I don't have a reason to be, I never saw you that happy after my question. Nah, you're just being a little dramatic. Okay, mans cannot free himself. Do not trust a man to free himself. No, I'm not drunk. I would never ask that. You'd ask similarly lecherous things, you know? Okay. And they got a lot of archers. All they, like, most of their army is just archers over here. Alright, can you maybe get 2 of them? Maybe. We'll see. Ah, they both dodged. Fuck. That would have been kind of sick if he can hit at least 1. That's fine, though, you know? We do have a good chance of winning this, though. Like, that much is already clear. Oh, no, that's not good. I don't know how long poison lasts, if it's like just an effect that's gonna be there for the rest of the battle. Can you free this man without, like... Oh my god, okay. We're just having bad luck freeing that guy. I'm gonna poke that guy. They sound so funny. You go forwards. I suppose you can go over here. Do you still have... Okay, you can still shoot. Not enough. I don't want to risk shooting my own guys, so... We'll pass this turn. We'll have you go forwards. Into battle. Be brave. Be bold. That's 1 dead. Right there. You can probably get behind these guys and start shooting as soon as you are allowed. You're gonna bash this man in the head. Now you got no stamina. Fair enough. Aim and fire. Attaboy. Free yourself. There we go. Surround. Run them down. We're not letting them run away. We want their loot as much as we can get our hands on. Okay, you missed. Can't hit everything, you know? That's another one dead. Love to see it. You get back here, and then see if you can get a quick shot on this guy. 20% chance wasn't gonna happen, that's fine. 7% chance? Okay, that's wild. 7% chance on the guy that's like 3 feet away. One stab. Almost had him. You go right there. I want you to hit that guy. You missed. That's fine. You don't got enough of anything to do anything. As long as you're there to help ensure that they do not run away, that's fine. Stand behind the fellas. You somehow missed. They're of course gonna try and run away, which means most of them are gonna get hit. That guy's managing to actually run off. Can you maybe get a shot on him? Oh man. I was hoping that would land. I don't think any of you can really chase that guy down. I mean, he can try, but I think he's got more... I think he's got more ability to just run off than we do to actually get him. I might get a swing or two on them. Depends. I'm cold. What do you want? What do you want with me? What do you want? What do you want me to do about that? The foolish little goblin cannot run. Why are you attacking me? I'm not attacking. I am inquiring about your needs. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Inquiring about needs. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna get that guy. That battle went quite well. I love that we get one tool. One tool! At least we got some of this other stuff. A jagged spike is what I'm gonna... Pike. Jagged pike. 8 fatigue. Let's see. It might not be good. A long jagged pike that can tear bleeding wounds and keep enemies at bay with its long reach. Okay, so it has like a bleeding effect, I guess? Or it can be used to cause a bleeding effect. Which might be okay. Goblin Skewer. Which is just a spear, basically. It kind of honestly, it looks like they just attached like a sword, like a short sword to a stick, which I guess to a goblin, that may as well be like a great spear. 3 fatigue. Ignores... Interesting. We got a little bit of mushrooms. You guys like mushrooms? I think mushrooms are pretty okay to eat. We'll take it. It's not gonna sell for much, but it is what it is. You're back from actually working. Goodness gracious, Yolotl, why did you attack them, Mapache? Because he said he was cold, and I knew he wanted something. I had to address his needs. I asked, what do you want with me? What do you want from me? And he simply refuses to answer. He refuses to answer what he needs from me. Spanx? I don't think that's what he needs. that is a, you know, probably on his line of, on his wavelength, I would admit, from what I've seen from him. But I do not believe that is what he wishes at this moment. You don't want those? See? We got 1,000 crowns for... 1,740 crowns for a guy losing his eye and killing goblins, bro. This was the easiest 2,000 coins we've ever made. A monk. Okay, along the road. You meet a monk on the road, and with him is a donkey-pulled cart. The poor draught animal carrying its head low in mute exhaustion. Broom straw and varied moss are strung up on the one side of the cart, both twisting eagerly in the very winds, and that dried them up. And some pots and pans clattered like rustic wind chimes as the modest wares come to a bumbling stop. A barrel totters on the edge of the cart's bed, and a couple of bees sway to keep up, poking and prodding at its cracks with thirsty curiosity. The monk lifts a wool hat up out of his face, but the lip of it folds back down over his eyes. He takes it off altogether and passes a sleeve across his brow. Carrying a jolly smile, he seems not all disturbed by the variable living armor standing before him. Evening, gents. Don't suppose you're the kind of marching beneath the Lord's banner? You look like sellswords to me. Aye, I was thinking you'd ask. I don't know, that's the accent he has, so I apologize for how horrible I'm reading this. This here is Bessie, a cow's name for a donkey's arse. don't worry. She won't kick ye. She's all hauled out to see. Hauled out. That's a word. What she carry? Well, that's beer. For men yonder, so that they may drink what? For men yonder, so that they may drink to men above. If you don't mind, or if you don't mind me business, I'd like to get on where I be going. The monk picks up the reins of his jenny as he readies to start moving. How many crowns? How much for some beer? You wanted bunny hugs, remember? I do want to hug a bunny. That would be pleasant. We earned this by keeping the road safe, or how much for the beer? I don't think messing with a monk is a good idea, so I'm gonna ask him how much for the beer. I feel like it's a bad omen if I just steal from a monk. That's some bad JoJo. I don't want to mess with that. You hold your hand up, stopping the monk before he can get going again. He sighs, slowly lowering the reins out of his hand. Feeling as though he may be getting the wrong impression, you quickly ask if he has beer to spare for your men. You are more than willing to pay. The monk looks up back at his stock for a moment and turns around. Hi, damn it to hells if the gods won't be happy with your money crossing my palms. If ye fight the good fight, then I bid you take some for free. But not all of it, of course. You thank the monk for his generosity and order your men to be modest with their drinking. As a few brothers circle around the cast, the monk throws his hands up. Don't mind the bees around the top. They'll scurry when you come, but if you scurry when they scurry, they'll scurry after you. Strange little gifts. Yippee! Okay, everybody gets a beer for free, basically. Nice. Because we decided to be nice. Or maybe for like a little bit of money, we gave a bunch of guys beer. I meant Mashape. Oh, okay. So no bunny hugs for me? I see how it is. Don't call my help. Do not call for me when you hear the eagle screech, okay? Can I have both bunny and sheep hugs? Wait, who's the sheep though? The cute little lamb from the cult game. Yolito! We are in good spirits. We're gonna chill in the town for a little bit. It's well supplied, despite it being raided, so that's like a bit of an oxymoron. I guess the raiders just didn't want the food. They came, they raided something, and they just... I don't know what they pillaged. What did they pillage? There was no pillaging. Just raiding. Let's see, they got 2 things of grain, which we probably will need considering our food stocks aren't looking too good. Well, I mean, this has got 3 days, this has got 1 day, this has got 3 days, so I think I'll be taking both of those. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. We need supplies of the medical kind. Do we need repairs? Let me take these 2 foods. We always need food. And I believe... yeah, the answer is basically yes, we need repairs. Alright. I don't know how the bows and whatnot got injured, but to each their own, I suppose. Take the repairs. I would say take another supplies. They don't come this cheap, honestly. 171 being sheep is definitely something, that's for sure. Bandages. I don't really have a lot of space for my guys to have bandages. I guess I could. Neither do I necessarily use them often. But they are here for 22. Bunnies bite, did you know that? I did. And I feel like their bites would actually kind of hurt. Because 1, you wouldn't expect it. And 2, they'd probably be biting your finger. Of all things, because you'd be like trying to, I don't know, pet their forehead. And they hurt like hell. Okay, thanks for confirming. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna sell off all the goblin-related chicanery, except the jagged spike, because I need to check whether that is worthwhile keeping. Might keep the goblin skewer. I need to see in comparison to this thing. So, bigger range of damage, less effective against armor, way less fatigue, actually, though. 8 fatigue versus the 3 fatigue, that is actually a massive difference when it comes to spear usage. What is the... Yeah, even like the normal... Actually, this is not the normal one. This is the normal one. The militia spear is, you know, 6. I guess it does come at the cost of effectiveness against armor, so there is that, which is the downside. An unfortunate downside, but upside is you lose less fatigue. Alright, and the skewer, or I keep calling it a skewer in my brain. I'm just gonna keep calling it that, I guess. The jagged spike. Do we have... We have this to compare it to. 85, 70, 8 fatigue, 14 fatigue. I think some of the other, like, pike-type weapons probably do more damage than that. 60 to 80. And this is 14 in terms of exhaustion. Only 10 less % on the effectiveness against armor, though, is not bad. And then 25 against a 30. I mean, I don't see why we should throw that away. I feel like that's actually worthwhile keeping. You need a thing. So here's that instead of the boar spear, and now you can hit from 2 tiles away too. And you don't have to spend as much energy as these guys. We might want to come across more of those, because I feel like the slightly less damage is actually worthwhile. Because that's the thing about, like, pikes. They just require so much energy to use. Or I should say polearm type weapons. Wish a pike would be. Let me upgrade my fellas. What do you have? You have 9 lives. I want to give you crippling strikes. I should probably give you recovery. I keep forgetting that recovery is also something I want to give all of my guys. What did he do good in? Okay, throwing, hitting, and you know what? Blocking, getting hit. Upgrade those. Tough, let's see. We could give him recovery right now. Pathfinder would be fine and dandy. I actually don't know the max amount of upgrades a guy can get. Like, if we actually manage to fully level up a guy, I have no clue what the max level up is. I've just been kind of doing whatever so far. We could increase the spear use since this is a spear guy. Sorry, not increase the spear use. I meant spear mastery, so less fatigue. Spear wall is no longer disabled once an opponent manages to overcome it. Instead, spear wall can still be used and continue to give free attacks on any further opponent attempting to enter the zone. The septum, the spetum and warfork no longer have a penalty for attacking targets directly adjacent. Oh, okay. So we actually want to get these mastery things for some of our guys, especially the archers, because I feel like the crossbow firearms mastery... Firearms? There's guns? Hold on a second. Hold on! Hold on! Nobody told me there was guns in the game. I assume they're gonna be like arquebuses or even like old school handguns, which is just literally like a small cannon on a stick, and it's the goofiest looking thing. But if that's a thing in this game, that'd be kind of sick to get my hands on. For these guys back here. And of course, bow mastery is a bit different. But I think for all of my archers, I'm gonna go with crossbow and firearms related stuff, so that's something I'm gonna keep my eye on. Outside of that, though, you have a big shield. You have good armor. I am going to give you... Pathfinder, I think. Yeah, because I don't want the action points to be used up as much. More stabby means more death. So that's good. Protection against range. Attack a little harder. Defend a little harder. For you, let's see. You don't have any throwables, so... Up that defense. Up that attack, I guess. Got a little more resolve in you because you are a little paranoid. And I think paranoia... Yeah, paranoia affects resolve. As for these things here, let's see what we can get for you. Shield Expert increases defense by 25%. Also applies to additional defense bonus of shield wall skill. Damage received is reduced to 50 to a minimum of 1. There's also Relentless. Taunt. You don't need the switching hands thing. I feel like Adrenaline would be kind of nice on ya. Let me see your fatigue. 50-something. What's the fatigue for most of my guys? Probably not too good, honestly. So... what would be best for you? Dodge, Resilient, Brawny. Brawny's good too, I guess, because it helps you with armor. And you are a frontliner, so let's give you shield perk, and then we'll give you hand axe related thing. Where is that? Clava, Axe Master? I guess that goes under Axe Mastery, huh? I gotta make sure. Why are you going a roof for, huh? What are you barking for? Sword Mastery, Cleaver, Axe, Hammer Mastery, Flail. Okay, so I'm assuming the single-handed axes go under Axe Mastery. I think I'm gonna have you... Okay, 9 lives for you, just like everybody else. Get better at aiming. Better at dodging. Better at getting hit, just in case, because we need you guys alive. You want donuts? What kind of donut? What kind of donut we're talking here? Okay, that's enough for all of you folks. We can take another job. I think we already did a little shopping, didn't we? Yeah, I was debating whether to take bandages or not. I'll take an extra little thing of bandages. Either? Either what? Give me thy options. You wanting donuts reminds me that apple fritters exist, and now I want an apple fritter. Damnation. I'll be clear with you, we have many reports that brigands are about to attack this town. If you want to know, those reports came by way of a dead woman and children. Clearly, we've no reason to doubt the seriousness of these reports. What are you guys prepared to pay? I'm kind of scared, because they did say brigands. Any donuts? Damn. That's a wide range of donuts. You were designing a workflow. How did that go? Can I get paid more? Okay. In advance and whatever. I accept. I need some time to think. Let me save, because I fear I'm gonna get my ass beat. Resume. Like 1,000 coin is a good amount. 1,000 something coin. But also, I am afraid. I am afraid of brigands. They are mighty. So I guess those brigands are just here to kill people. That's it. They're not even... They're just here to murder. We'll stay in the town and see how long it takes for them to get here. I fear they may come at night, though. Which would be bad. Maybe I should switch my whoever can throw onto their throwables real quick so that I can have that slight advantage when they come over here. I wonder if I can... I probably can do mastery in like multiple things, can I? Take advantage from your high initiative and prevent the enemy from attacking effectively by overwhelming them with your attacks. With every attack, hit or miss against an opponent that acts after you in the current round, inflict the overwhelmed status effect, which lowers both melee and range skill by 10% for 1 turn. That's kind of nice, actually. Berserker, we got Killing Frenzy, Indomitable. Fearsome, make them scatter and flee. Any attack that inflicts at least 1 point of damage to hit points triggers a morale check for the opponent with a penalty of 15%. That sounds kind of sick. But at the same time, that sounds kind of bad, because if you want their equipment, I guess it does make them want to flee, which then allows us to just get free hits in, if we lower their morale enough. Headhunter, go for the head. Hitting the head of the target will give you a guaranteed hit to the head. Hitting the head gives you a guarantee to hit the head, you don't say. To hit the head also with your next attack. Oh, okay. So hitting the head... Connect with your hit or resent... What does that mean? Does that just mean we get, like, basically 2 free hits on the head? Well, nah, you have to get the first one to get the second one. So it's a buy one, get one for free type deal. I don't see why you wouldn't go for that. So that's definitely a flail-friendly perk. Assuming we, you know, are still using those by that time. That supply band better get here before the brigands do. Would you drink green beer? I don't even know what that is, but that sounds like it shouldn't be green in the first place, so... Why would the beer be green? Okay. Get over here. Necromancer... huh. These are not brigands, bro. What are necromancers doing here? You wouldn't? Would you download a bunny? A bunny cannot be downloaded. That's no good. Hold on. Let me load that back up. That was kind of something I wasn't expecting to happen. From a certain website, you can download bunnies and mapaches. Though thoughts on a rambly raccoon? I don't know who that is. Sounds kind of cute though. The name. Okay, we'll accept the terms. And then actually keep an eye out on the town. Because I thought we were just supposed to sit in there and see if anybody goes to the town. I suppose they'll try to burn that or that. Okay, so I do think it's... we have to just fight the undead here. He's a cute character, is he? From what? Engage. Necromancers are never fun, but it is what it is. We'll see how they move. Random video game, but he already transcended that and moved into the furry fandom art for a bit. I see. I see. That does seem like something that would happen. 70% chance? Nice. We gotta just push forward slowly, I think. 15 against 12 is a little rough, though. They are barely armored. A few of them, at least. And that guy is getting a little too damn close for comfort. We're not going to be able to hit that guy. I'm a little afraid. Gonna shield wall. There he is. Okay, good to know where he is. That way I can send like 3 guys after him. I think we're gonna just send this half of the line downwards and then see if we can have this half go forwards. I wish that guy was close enough. I would hit him. And we already waited a turn, so instead I'll just have him go right here, I think. That way he could hit him. Okay. Someone turned your persona into Peter Griffin. Heinous. Absolutely heinous. Keep that guy up there. He'll be our valiant defender. You come down here, because you just have to. Probably bust adrenaline already, just in case. You just start jumping this man as much as you can. He's got a shield, so of course he's gonna block. You love Indigo Park? Indigo Park? I feel like I've heard about that, like, long ago. This shield is gonna take 5 years to break. I remember that much about these kite shields. Never mind. Shield broken. This guy needs to die quick. One thing I gotta be careful about is the stamina with my fellas here. Okay, there we go. 2 dead in 1 swing. That's why this guy has to die, like yesterday. Because he can just fuck up my guys like that. Already, his armor is just damn near dead. We'll get you right behind this guy, and you shoot an arrow. How did you miss, bro? I kind of want to get him closer, but I think I'm gonna wait on that a little bit. Of course, he's puppeteering somebody else now. Okay, you just start going this way. You're gonna get surrounded. That's fine. I wish you had enough to shield wall, but you don't. It's a lot of guys. I just thought about it. Okay. Okay, that's a good amount of hits. This guy, I think, is just a problem with anything undead. One of them is. I know one of them is just straight up afraid of him. Okay. You missed. That is fucking bad. There we go. Alright, gents. Alright, alright. Of course you can't hit anybody because he'll shoot him. Can we get that guy? No. Okay. You hold on, maybe. Actually, I don't know. I can send you over here. Yeah, they're gonna need probably that extra archer down here. Forwards and bonk that man. You missed. Deviously so. Wiki, you better freaking... Okay, your armor's already messed up. No good. Okay. Go there. Shoot that man. You're probably gonna die, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he brought a man back to life. Wiki's dead as shit. Oh my god, dude. What did they actually... Why are they hitting in this one time? They don't usually hit so well. But they're hitting. And, I'm afraid. Come on. Alright, that's one guy done. Overwatch? What about it? It was so much, like, that was such bad luck getting our guy killed. Ban Overwatch. Estoy jugando. Pues juega. Juega bien. Juega bien y gana. Okay. Our morale is lowering already, kinda. And this guy is just straight up not having a good time right now. Juega mal. No! Juega bien! Que gane! Okay, there we go. How did you miss a 80-something% chance? Oh, lords. He's probably gonna try and raise somebody. No? Okay. Oh, he did. So, I don't know if I can push through this. There's simply too many undead to push through right now. This might be like the last battle. The lads may perish. If I cannot get this man towards him, he's going to die. Get behind him. Shoot the man in the face. You missed a 70-something% chance. I'm disappointed in you. I shouldn't have shot for that 15% chance. I guess I could just shoot that guy and try to kill him. But I highly doubt I'm actually gonna get hits on him. Damn, what did you get hit by, homeboy? Of course, they get nothing in that entire pile. That's actually impressive. Oh, there goes our boy running away. Please, not two of you. I need to sound the horn. I don't even know if sounding the horn is gonna help. Yeah, they're all getting fucked up in the department of morale. Everybody's breaking. This was bad. Yep. And there goes the other guy. This archer's dead as hell. There's no way I can keep him alive. I'm down to 9. I'm missing my hits as well. You missed. Glorious. This guy's dead. Down to 8. Alright, armored man is almost down. This guy's still booking it. You get in there and help out. There we go. Can't move forward anymore, that's fine. He's running off. Okay, that's very bad. That's very bad. He needs to stay. If I go this way... I just gotta Hail Mary this guy over there. That is literally my only hope to win this battle. Never mind, he's done. He's dead. Armored man got in front of him and he hasn't even been hit once, so... And he missed a 80-something% chance. Wow. Our luck has run out. Whatever luck we had, it's leaving. And he rose him again. I can't even have a turn with that guy because he's in panic mode. Just switching doesn't let you... Oh my god, I can't believe switching just takes that much AP sometimes. Enough AP that he cannot use the damn weapon he has. Alright, he's going... Yeah, he's so confident he's just going back there. Oh, wow. Literally everybody is either running or surrounded and cannot do anything. Oh, so now you want to get your shit back together. Okay, I see how it is. By the time you get into battle, like, you're not gonna be able to reach this man without being fatigued. To the max. So we're just watching our guys literally slowly die, one by one. Fucking hit in the back of the head. Right now he's manually controlling that guy. He's dead. Yeah, already fatigued, and this guy maybe is gonna get his shit together. Or they're just gonna run off. Man, necromancers are really just a bullshit enemy, huh? I guess any enemy that, like, resuscitates or heals is kind of a bullshit enemy. Especially in a game like this. Well, how long is it gonna take? You know, 5 more minutes of just watching turns happen? Yeah, but I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna do. You're already tired. Best you can do is just hold off here. Yep, those fellas are gone. Not using our own guy against us. Using our own man against us is cruel. Get him! I think the only, like, permanent way to put him down is literally just to decapitate them. And we don't have any means of decapitation. The only means of decapitation was, Wiki with his sword. And, you know, Wiki was, like, one of the first to die, so... Whack him. Are they actually gonna run off or what? Because they keep bouncing back and forth. They keep confusing me. What do they want? What are they gonna do? He's holding off. He's gonna run too, actually. And the mob slowly approaches. And there he goes. He fought well. Ah, alright. Now Flag Boy wishes to stick around. Well, unfortunately for him, his comrades are dead as hell. Dead. So, what's he gonna do? Why is my microphone slipping away? Okay, there he goes. Okay, never mind. It's still slipping away. I'm gonna have to fix this thing later. You're all going to die, and you're going to do it bravely, or so help me God. I love it when the game lies to you. Love it when the game lies to you actively. It's like, oh yeah, we got brigand problems. Man, these do not look like brigands. At all. These brigands are fucked up. Probably should have known that the money was a little too good, but then again, we did get like 2K for just walking some guys to another town. And now we're being slowly surrounded again. You're still working? Good. Whack. Whack, little Benoy. Not another one of our men. He keeps raising our guys from just the unliving to unliving living. Bnu. Do you guys ever hang out in VC? Not really. I mean, it's there for you guys to use, but I never... like, it's been rarely used. Your death approaches, tough. Number 2. All we did at the end of the day was give this guy more bodies. More bodies for the strange war this necromancer has decided to fight. Why are necromancers even a thing? Like, what are they trying to do? He's on his final... Oh, there he goes. We have died. SMH. I like how they give us like one guy left. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kettlemund is alive. I forgot about him. I was like, that's it. It's the end. His ass is still here. Well, time to send you into battle. You gotta go. Come on. Come on. You need to die too. Die brave like the rest of them. Get him! Your Shia pet? It would be so funny if this guy started cleaving through him. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be so funny. We got fuck-ass farmers this time. Thoughts on agua de horchata? I don't think I've ever had any, so I cannot have any thoughts on that. Get him! Okay, we got a hit on one guy. Let's see how long he lives. How many turns? It's good that they're gonna surround me, you know? It's a good thing, actually. He's holding steady so far. I don't know how many round swings I got in me to do that. Never mind, he's dead. He lasted 3 rounds. There we go. The band has perished. Explain yourself, raccoon. It doesn't taste yum. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? And our fellas have all perished. Not yum. You mad? That's simple. Oh, goodness. This'll probably be the last of this game I stream for a while, because it's hard. If I do stream it again, which will be maybe in like a month or 2, it'll be probably on the easier mode, admittedly, on the easier difficulties, for I do not wish to suffer that much again. Yolato, can I teach you how to make horchata water? I don't know what that is. You still did not explain what that is. And I am deeming it necessary for you to tell me what that is. You thought you would love it, but then you had it. It literally tasted so yuck. It can't be that bad. It cannot be that bad. Like, out of 10. Tell me how bad it is out of 10. Like 3 or 4. You probably drank counterfeit products. I doubt it, but you know, you can cope if you wish. You are allowed. You're simply capable of doing that. What? It's true. That's what you're doing at the end of the day. You're coping. You're coping with Jack's decision to not like the water. I'm gonna look this up since you do not tell me. Let's see. Sweet creamy beverage made primarily of rice, water, cinnamon, and milk. Oh, so it's just like rice water. Alright, that doesn't sound too bad. I feel like I've had some before and I liked it, so I'm gonna say it's actually pretty tasty. Because I swear I've had it once before. You drank it made in Guatemala? Did you make some yourself is the difference. Because I feel like buying it as a product versus drinking it from, you know, you making it yourself, two different things. Two different things. Very, 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 very disappointing. Yeah, you messed up there. Why buy and and why water and why Guatemala? Why'd you say with a W? Water, mala, bad water. Okay, sure. Didn't buy, was gifted. Well, whoever gifted you bad drink simply does not love you. They don't love you. They despise you. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. What is it tomorrow? Tomorrow we play Teleforum, which is a horror game. And I will bid thee farewell right now, for I feel a little eepy and tired. Just tired. I didn't sleep too well last night, so yeah. Cuando estaba construyendo una cancha para niños. I see, I see. Well, they didn't appreciate it. They did not appreciate what you were doing for them. I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you'll have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you whenever I see you. And, do not explode. Yet. Y los locales gave us some to help rehydrate. My point still stands. Bye-bye!